We'd get to him, Beans.
No big deal. We don't even talk about that game, quite frankly. What we are going to talk about, however, is the man, the myth, the legend, Wemby, going out there and telling the world why he should be MVP. Here he is.
3 arguments.
Yeah.
My first one would be that defense is 50% of the game and that it is undervalued so far in the MVP race. Because I believe I'm the most impactful player defensively in the league. Second argument would be that we almost swept OKC in the season, and we dominated them 3 times with their real team and 4 times with the, more rotation players. And my third argument would be that offense impact is not just points.
Well, ain't this something new to see? A player out there telling you why he should win this thing. How are we feeling about this? Because obviously I love it.
I'm a little torn. I feel like most star players would just kind of deflect and be like, you know what, I don't care about that. I care about making a championship push and not actually answer the question. Now, on the flip side,
respect.
He wants it. Yeah, like he just like he plays harder in the All-Star game than anyone else, just like he prepares differently than everyone else. He wants the MVP, and he knows this is an offensive league, and he provides a defensive, production level that no one else does, which does give him the edge. I love the fact that he talks about the reason he should get MVP just because they dominate the Thunder,
By the way,
which is just a crazy zinger.
He had to sort of on the spot, like, put a little diplomacy into it, because first he said the real team, and then he went, that
was crazy. Like, part of his pitch is that they beat them in the regular season.
How he said it the first time.
He fixed it a little bit.
I think it's unique and different because we've never seen a player really
in touch with his emotions
himself and talk about it. You usually let the coach do that or his teammates do that, and you focus on winning and game by game. He was just honest, like, yeah, this is why I should win it. Listen up.
I'm awesome.
We're better than the best team. We dominate the best team. I'm the best defensive player in the world, and I can score. That's basically what he said. And by the way, check on all 3 of the things.
He's not playing the too cool for school thing that I think a lot of, in sports especially, like, people do lose. So I don't know. Did it rub you the wrong way, or do you like it?
No, I love it. I'm not mad at it at all. And he had valid points. Only pushback I would have for him is offensively, yeah, your impact is more than just scoring. But man, there's some guys out there that's really, really scoring that basketball. They really score that basketball. And so everything else he said was valid. I respect it. Unfortunately, that's just not how the league works. It's a totality of everything, and he's been impactful on the offensive and defensive end. But then once you take the numbers aside, you start talking about, well, how does that impact winning? Yes, he's beat OKC and he's dominated them this season, but that still lands him and his team behind them, right? And so you also got to consider that part. You got to consider Detroit, what they've been able to do on the other conference with the expectation level that we had for them. So all of these things being considered in this argument, but for him personally as an individual, he made very valid points. I have no problem.
But you know what also is interesting? He is great, and he's the best defensive player in the NBA. The Spurs are 3rd in defense. You know who's number 1?
Who?
That team that he's talking about that they keep beating 3 times.
The one they dominate?
There you go.
So it ain't like SGA is a bad defender. It's not like that team. That team clamps too, and they are a better defensive team than the San Antonio Spurs too. Yes, they've had their number in the regular season, sure. But this is, this is chalkboard material.
Sure.
Not that the Thunder need it, but this is just another kind of saga in the Wemby, Chet, Oklahoma City Thunder beef.
Who?
That I love. But I think, I love the fact that he owns it and he wants it. Again, this reminds me of the All-Star Weekend thing. He cares. He approaches this differently. Like, he's not too cool for school to be like, I don't care about MVP.
He's so chill.
When we all care about it. We all want to make All-Star.
Now we have to to get this matchup.
I was going to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, if we don't get OKC San Antonio, how bummed?
Now.
Like, I'll be depressed. I'll actually be depressed.
Not only would I be bummed, I'd be really surprised.
I'm gonna up
I love
the
it though. For a guy who doesn't speak a lot and doesn't make a lot of waves with his words, I love the fact that he was transparent and he was honest and he made a case for himself and he didn't back down. In an industry where guys are always playing too cool for school and humble and don't really want to take credit for what their impact is, I love the fact that he said, I'm the best defensive player out there. I impact scoring in different ways than just scoring a basketball. I make it easier for everybody else around me. And that team that y'all love so much, we've whooped their ass a number of times too. So what's the problem? I want to be the MVP. I love the fact that we see this from him, and he was able to say it in the way that he did.
My heart it grows.
He also has like a really intelligent way of like.
I love it. He actually
teams
like.
and people.
By the way,
took my
also this is
fandom
not
up
his,
a notch.
and he does it. It's not even his first language.
He'll like talk
Russian
about how a
everyone.
team's not very complex to guard. It's just like
He-
it's so
he-
rude,
he
but
was
so
working
true.
anything. Talking about this is not even his first
It's not even his
language.
first. Go to France and try to be like do the opposite, dude. This dude he's perfect.
You know what I mean?
don't
He's
know
got
what-
like
I don't know
he's
what to
got
say
like
anymore.
intelligent burns though. Like it's
Yes,
like,
he's an intellectual.
yeah, the way he
Oh, God.
the
He
way
should run for
Do you
president.
think I love him too much? Let's talk about it. Do I love Wemby too much?
yes, and,
Okay.
Just like
All right.
like
and the Spurs in general. You
We'll
just
discuss
hype
it in the
down.
break. We'll come back with more running back. I think it's the perfect amount.
It's going to come to a dirty end, the breakup of Giannis. So I go F, and it's
F minus.
minus.
Can we do it F
It's-
minus?
It's bad.
Seems like that was
no such thing as an F minus.
Yeah, I think
tricky,
it's
though.
just fail or it's just fail.
But there's a difference between a 60 and a 30.
You can't extra fail.
Should be
Like an F plus and a D minus.
Oh, now I'm getting confused. These are grades I
Anywho.
never got. I don't understand what you're saying. Last year we see Doc and Giannis. The great Bobby Porter said Doc's not about to leave $15 million on the table. So are they gonna fire him?
Yeah,
You're gonna take it with him.
Yeah, I mean,
he ain't walking. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
Walking.
Fire
Listen,
the
they
both
fired
of them?
Adrian Griffin too, and it surprised all of us. So you never really know these days. But I can't imagine. I think Giannis, the time has come. He will not be in a Bucks jersey next year.
This is going to be tumultuous. It's going to be great. Great drama. Pistons, I mean, come on. Here we go. 9th offensive rating, 2nd defensive rating. That's pretty impressive, by the way. And they've just been one of the best stories in sports, quite frankly. Chandler, what are you giving them?
A plus. And again, they've had some ups and downs. Cade Cunningham now obviously missing with a freak injury, well, you know, with
I
a
hate
ruptured or collapsed lung. That's no good. But the identity that they've created and just the toughness and the culture that JB Bickerstaff has brought back to this organization and to this city. We all know how good Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren have been. And the fact that they're doing this with not the most talented roster is really impressive because defense still is a priority. Defense travels, and this team has it all. So Cade Cunningham, get healthy, get better, because I want this team to make a real run and show that it's not just all about scoring points and playing fast. Defense still matters, and the Pistons are the best in the game at that.
We got an A. We got an A. A plus.
A plus,
A
plus.
Yep. What do you got?
And JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year.
You do love him.
Yeah, I give them an A plus because of the expectation that coming in this season, they've exceeded that. You know, head above shoulders. Like I think what they've been able to do this year with the lineup that they have, with it reestablishing themselves as a name brand and bringing back some of that bad boy basketball that we love to give Detroit credit for, and to have guys go and make the All-Star game and do their thing, and to have an opportunity to have the Coach of the Year as well. Outstanding job from the Pistons from year to year. We've been able to see this team grow and develop over the past few seasons, and now they're at the doorstep of doing something really special, and they've been consistent all year. So got to give them an A plus.
And now there's expectation, though. Like, I don't want them to be a
That is
regular
true.
season great 82. Like, I want them to now to advance and
Don't
be
be
real,
Cleveland.
Yeah, it's
be
going to
real
be a letdown
contenders.
if they don't do what they're
Oh, if
supposed
they
to do.
happen to lose first or even second round,
be a
now this
letdown.
season's a wash.
Dang.
Yes.
No. Okay.
There's expectations.
You've
now of this team.
arrived, is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
you are good. You are not just a regular season team.
Lou, we got the Hawks next, and this has been it's been a tale of two halves. Quite frankly, it's kind of a joy to watch now, especially what they've got going on. So much so that you don't even want them to make types of trades that would bring a Giannis in. Keep what they got. What's the grade?
I'm giving these guys a B plus from how.
Oh,
and
wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
tell you why.
Hold on. Chandler
No,
wants to
hold
show
on.
off his prop, just so you know you're on the
Oh
same
wait,
page.
okay. I thought we was about to argue, Chandler.
No.
I thought you had something different than that.
All right, all the money.
I'm giving these guys a B plus. From where they started in class this season, they stayed for extra credit. They stayed after school.
Summer school.
They got extra help. They did extra homework. They did everything they needed to do to put themselves back in contention and to be a relevant organization. And now they're sitting at a 6th seed for a team that's been in the play-in and kind of been in play-in purgatory a little bit, and to be able to shake that off and identify new stars for their team and a new identity for this organization. Everything that they've been able to put together and put themselves in the position that they're in, you got to give these guys a B plus. Sometimes you might not have all the answers, and when you don't have all the answers, you put the extra work in, and these guys did it, and they put themselves in a great position. I give them a B+.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's one of the hottest teams in the NBA, and it's not often that you move on from your franchise player and your best player and somehow get better and get hot that same season. You know what I mean? It's like you get off Trae Young, who's their all-world everything, who's led them to playoff series, to victories, and then they add all these young, athletic, versatile wings. So now where not only are they good now and they're making a run a lock for that top 6 seed, their future is bright. And so I think they're in really good shape now to make a run. It's the Sharpie.
Oh my God, there's chemicals. There's chemicals in the air.
Now they're in great position now I wouldn't be surprised if this team advances. They are that
Are we doing
good
this?
right now. I
Are
think they can win the first round series.
Wait, who's their first round series again?
That would be